Hello! And we're
And
back.
after a crazy week last week, so much stuff happened. The
Really
Broncos,
crazy.
the four Broncos, the Dolphins scored 70. The Bills look great.
Second most in a game ever?
There,
Or fourth most?
there are
Something
three
crazy.
great 3-0 teams that I would not be surprised if one of them actually could go 17-0. They're so good right now. But
Mhm.
we got a week 4, and let's see what I got. Spoiler.
What about what
alert,
I got?
I have
We got.
Spoiler alert. I have one of the 3-0 teams losing this week. Stay tuned to see what team that is.
Yes, stay tuned.
So, let's get started.
All right. First up,
we
Thursday night game.
The Lions and the Packers.
In Green Bay. Both teams coming in at 2-1.
Oh yeah,
The Packers were getting their butts kicked, and they came all the way back and beat. Who'd they beat?
Saints.
The Saints. That was surprising.
Well, they have Aaron Jones back now. I think the Packers are good, and the Lions are also looking good, and both teams, I think.
But Derek Carr went down. Is it going to be Winston
Yeah.
starting or Carr? I think it's Winston.
Yeah, but the Saints aren't in this game.
Oh, you're right. Good point.
Yeah, so that doesn't really affect this game
Right,
at all.
right. That doesn't affect this game.
Yeah,
We'll talk
Winston
about
is
that during the
starting.
Saints game.
Yeah, but the Lions and the Packers, a tough one. And that's why he's gonna go first.
Yeah, the Packers have been a resilient comeback, make it happen team. But I'm gonna go with the Lions here. I'm on the Jared Goff. I'm on Ross St. Brown bandwagon. I'm gonna go Lions on Thursday night, beating the Packers 23-20. Close one.
I think this
but
will be.
I'm going Lions.
I think this will be a good game, but at the end, I do feel like the Lions are the better team, and I think the Lions did beat the Packers last time. I think the Packers could have potential to beat the Lions in the second matchup, but I feel like just thinking about the Lions are the better team. Yes, the Packers had a great comeback against the Saints, but it's just one game. The Packers still need to prove themselves more to be a better team than the Lions. I feel like the Lions are more. They had a dominating win over the Falcons last week, and they look good. I think the Packers are gonna compete though, and I think the Lions are gonna take this one 27-24 in a good game.
Well, I have a similar score, almost.
And
4
Sunday at 9
We're gonna have
a.m.,
our first overseas game of the year.
the Falcons and the Jaguars.
Falcons coming in at 2-1. Jags are gonna play as the home team at 1-2. Jags are not looking as good as everyone thought, and the Falcons are looking much better than everyone thought. There you have it. That's the NFL for you.
Alright, so in the beginning of the season, I had this game as an upset game for the Falcons. I thought Falcons maybe would be 1-2 at this time. I think the Jaguars would be 2-1. This will affect the Jaguars as they fall to 2-2, but Jaguars sitting at 1-2 coming in this game, a must-win. I think that's gonna make them try harder. The Falcons at 2-1, and so they got their win. I don't see the Falcons going 3-1. I think the Jaguars want this and need this, and I think the Jaguars take this one. I think they get a big win over the Falcons, actually. I think Jaguars are gonna win 25-12. Interesting one didn't score.
I'm gonna kind of roll with the Falcons bandwagon a little bit here. I'm excited about the Falcons. I don't really love them all that much, but I'm excited that they got something going. I think the Falcons are gonna find a way to come out on top on this one, and I'm gonna go Falcons 19, Jags 14.
All right, and
Now Sunday. What? Oh, that was Sunday. That was Sunday morning. It's going to be on Eastern Standard Time at 9:30 a.m. game. So set your alarms and get up early, folks. And now we roll into the 1 p.m. action.
So 1 o'clock, the Miami Dolphins take on the Buffalo.
This could be the game of the week.
Bills. This could be the game of the
This
week.
could be the game of the week. But
Yeah.
we also have two more potential games of the week. But we'll start with this one. Oh, there's a few games of the week.
But take a look at this: 70 points versus a dominating performance over a 2-0 team, which struggled last week against the Bills, and both teams coming off impressive victories. The Bills one may actually be a little more impressive than the Dolphins one, because the Bills dominate a real team. Broncos
The Bills'
are not
defense
a real
looked
team.
great.
Yeah. But, however,
The Dolphins are a powerhouse.
look too good. And it's really hard to pick against them. And I think it's hard not to see them go 4-0. And I think I don't think they'll score 70.
Not against the Bills, they won't.
I think they'll score more.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. You should know that I'm kidding. No, I think they'll score a bit less than 70.
So
Wow.
69?
No, I think the Dolphins are going to win, though. They're going to score points. And I think they're going to win this one 30-20.
Wow. All right.
And domination. I think Dolphins D steps up this time.
So the Dolphins are lights out. They're so good. They're like number one in the NFL and by leaps and bounds. They're just ridiculous. They're ridiculous. But you know what? It stops this Sunday in Buffalo. Buffalo shows up and shows the Dolphins who's boss. Josh Allen has a great ass game. Diggs has a great game. The Cook's little brother has a great game. And the Bills come out on top. 34-28.
All right.
All right.
In regulation.
In regulation.
All right.
All right.
And next up, we got the Vikings and
Battle
the
of
Panthers.
0 and 3 teams.
This one I could see an upset happening. However,
Is there a true upset if both teams are 0 and
is
3?
Young coming back?
I don't know. I think they got Andy Dalton, right?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
not gonna pick Andy Dalton.
This game is going to be in Carolina.
As much as I would like to pick the upset, I don't want to.
How can the Vikings lose again? The
Yeah.
poor Vikings. They almost win or lose every game. Every game is like close, right?
Yeah, I think they'll keep it close. I would not be surprised if the Vikings lose again.
I wouldn't either. You can never be again. I mean, the way the Vikings play.
I think they're gonna win it this time, but I think it's
I
gonna
agree.
be close. And I think the Vikings are gonna take this one 26-24.
Close one.
Yeah.
I agree. I think the Vikings are going to come out on top here again. Panthers do have a good D. I don't think it's going to be a lot of scoring though. I think that it's going to be a tight one, but I think it's going to be it's going to be a ground and pound game. And I'm going to go Vikings 14, Panthers 10.
Predict that score once again. And our game trashiest.
Our
This is gonna
trashiest
be
game of the week.
most painful game to watch.
It could be pretty painful.
The Bears,
Unless both teams
the
decide to show up
Broncos,
in
Not-
Chicago, 0 and 3 versus an 0 and 3.
terrible defenses, terrible offenses.
Yeah, pretty bad.
There could be scoring in this one.
They could be scoring.
There could be, because they're so bad. There could be fumbles, safeties. I don't know
Who knows?
what to expect.
Who
but
knows? It's a wild card game. pretty
Whatever
much.
happens, I think it's going to be. I don't know. There could be a lot that could happen, but after the Broncos allowing 70, it's hard to see them win. But at the same time, the Bears look as bad, if not worse. So, take a look at that, put that together, and I think it's a good game. I think it goes into overtime
Ooh,
at
OT
35.
prediction. Whoa, a lot of points. 35 in favor of.
35 all, and I think the Broncos about to score the game-winning touchdown. It gets fumbled, and the Bears want it back and win
Wow.
41-35 in overtime.
Wow, in OT. That is quite the prediction.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And the Broncos get the ball back, fumble, Broncos recover, and then they fumble again. Something ugly.
All right.
like that.
So here's what the Bears need to do. The Bears need to let Justin Fields run the damn ball.
Oh yeah, Justin Fields does not do good at games.
Justin Fields has not done good at all this year, and it's because he's not running the damn ball. He needs to run the ball. That's his pathway to success. They need to do it. They need to let him run with the rock. They're gonna do it finally. They're gonna like take a play out of the Miami Dolphins playbook, and they're gonna run it all over the Broncos because they know they can, which obviously the Dolphins did. Bears are gonna step in. They're gonna do it. They're gonna let Justin Fields lead the way, and they're gonna win the game. And it ain't gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a Bears win, 24 to the Broncos 3.
Okay. And then
This is a potential game of the week, I think.
yeah.
Ravens and Browns playing in Cleveland. Both teams coming at 2-1.
Both teams, if they win.
Browns surprisingly looking like one of the better teams in the NFL.
Yeah, and that leads me to my prediction.
And that's without Nick Chubb, without their star
Yeah.
running back.
I think it's going to be a good game, but I think the Browns dominate. And I
I
think
could see it too.
Watson has another great game, and I think the Browns are going to win 34-20.
Wow. I think I like disagreeing with you only because it'll help our statistics. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to disagree with you here. I'm going to go Ravens here. Although I kind of think maybe the Browns, but I'm going to go Ravens. 17-14 victory on the road over the Browns.
Every time these guys play each other, it's always a low scoring, but just how good these offenses are right now, it's hard to see it.
The Texans and C.J. Stroud, coming in at 1-2, are hosting the Steelers, who are lucky to be coming in at 2-1.
So the Texans coming off a win, Steelers also coming off a win. However, these are good teams, but I can see this game getting ugly fast.
Did you ever even expect to say that the Texans are a good team this year?
Yeah.
A little surprised.
But I think it was just one game, and I think it will be. I don't think this game will be entertaining at all. I think the Steelers are going to take the win. 13 to the Texans. I'll give the Texans 6.
Yeah, I'm with you. Those Texans like to pass. And they got that young kid, Tank Dell, who's like very exciting. And C.J. Stroud is looking pretty sharp for a rookie quarterback. The best of the rookies, I'd say.
Steelers D.
Steelers have good D. They got the guy that ends people's seasons. Fitzpatrick, right?
Yep.
And they don't have Deontay Johnson, but they do have George Pickens, and I do like that Pickett to Pickens combination. And I'm going to go Steelers here, 24, Texans 17.
And next up, we got two teams that were 2-0, now 2-1. The Derek Carr's Saints and the Bucks, which did not look so good on Monday night. So, I don't know about this one, folks, but
Well, they were playing the Eagles.
yeah. But the Saints, they did not look good at Winston. They did blow the lead, and the Bucks also. The Bucks may have the better team, though, because of the receiver corps, but Saints are getting Kamara back. So
This is it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Kamara's back.
Yeah, Michael
Exciting.
Thomas has done nothing. Who else?
Olave's been the guy, right? And that
Olave
guy,
has done stuff.
Rasheed something. I forget his name.
Maybe the Saints can pull it off. Who's at
Maybe.
home?
Saints, this is in New Orleans.
I think.
The Bucks don't tend to do very good against New Orleans historically, even with Brady, remember?
Yeah.
They always have a hard time getting by the Saints.
But however, the Bucks have done better against
Baker?
the Saints with Brady, without
With
Brady,
Brady, yeah.
which last year they beat the Saints.
It's a
twice,
Brady weakness.
maybe. But
Maybe.
they had Brady last year, so I don't know. But
I
it's a
don't
tough
see them
one.
getting it done. I see the Saints commanding the Bucks at home. I think the Saints are going to win this game, and It ain't gonna be pretty for the Bucks, like it usually isn't when they have to face New Orleans. I'm going Saints 23, Bucks 14.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with him on that one. The
23-14?
Bucks are no. The Bucks, I don't know about the Bucks. They still have some stuff to prove.
There's 2 of them, yeah.
They have 2 great receivers, but the rest of the team isn't that good. And 2-1, the 2 teams that they did beat are 0-3, so you gotta look at that. But I'm gonna go Saints here. It's gonna be, I don't know if it will be exciting or not, but I could see the Saints winning 20-13. Saints.
All right. Second to last of the 1 p.m. slate on Sunday, the 3-0 Philadelphia Eagles will be hosting the 2-1 Washington Commanders.
And the Commanders, ugly loss last week. Come back pissed.
Oh, I could see it.
Struggling thing.
I could see it.
And the Eagles are good at. I
could see it.
The Eagles are good at losing to the Commanders.
Aren't
the
they
one
though?
team Hurts has lost to.
I like it. I like where you're going with
21
this.
games are the Commanders.
Yeah. However,
Eagles D is too good. But I think Eric the Enemy will pull something up, and I think this will be a good game. And I think actually the Commanders win this by a bit.
Ooh, by a bit.
They were 2-0, and I think the
Philadelphia
Commanders
goes down to the hand of the Commanders, says Benny.
Surprised, and Commanders win 24 to the Eagles 22.
Whoa, a close one.
Eagles come back, drive down, and
Get a safety to win it?
No. Eagles drive down, get the touchdown, and lose the 2 points. It's actually a pick.
I could see the Eagles up 22-21 and the Commanders get a last-second field goal to win it. That'd be cool.
And that, folks, is the team I don't see going 4-0.
Yeah? It could be
Same.
the first of the non-4-0s. I got it. I'm with you.
I did not say the
I like it, and I'm going to agree with Benny today. I like the Commanders in this game pulling off the upset. Bold, I know, on both of our parts, but I'm going to roll with it too. I think Sam Howell has a comeback game. I think that hopefully this is the game, just like the Bears with Justin Fields, that he starts running it more. Because he's also a good running quarterback. I'm going Commanders, and I'm going to go defense heavy here. 17 to the Eagles 14.
All right. And then we got
The last of the 1 o'clock
Bengals
games.
and
Bengals and
Titans.
Titans.
a re-endurance game for Joe Burrow. I see the Bengals going off in this game, and I think they're gonna win this one.
Bengals were lucky to get a win last week.
24-10.
24-10. Yeah, the Titans
Still not.
don't look so spiffy, in my opinion, this year, which is a shame because it's a team with a lot of talent. But I agree. I'm going Bengals here, even though Joe Burrow, we're not really sure if he should be playing. He's playing injured. He's not. I don't know, but I see the Bengals continuing to turn things around and continue that upswing. I'm going Bengals 27, Titans 18.
Right.
All right,
It's
4 p.m.
4 p.m. and we'll come back to that.
All right,
We have our first 4 p.m. game. I don't know. This could be a
Raiders?
pop-up. Raiders and the Chargers.
Chargers 1 and 2, 1 and 2.
I think the Chargers are the better team here, and however, the Raiders could upset them, but
Chargers are really good at losing,
yeah, they are.
even though they're great. They're a really good, talented team that, for some reason, loses a lot.
But I
Kind
think
of like the Vikings.
I think they're gonna get it done this time,
I agree.
and I think the Chargers are gonna.
They
I
did
think
lose Mike Williams, their big, burly second receiver.
the Raiders are
He's
gonna
out for
keep
the year,
it
but
close.
Keenan Allen went off.
48 fantasy points, and I think this is gonna be a game where it's low scoring most of the game,
Well,
and then
maybe they get Eckler back, too.
and then in the fourth quarter, the Chargers and Raiders both go off, and
I can see that. Not very good
and
defense.
it winds up being a good game, and I
Mhm.
think I'm gonna say Chargers win it 35 to the Raiders 31.
we like to predict a lot of points. I noticed you and I, which is a good thing. We're hopeful that offense. I like the Chargers here too, especially at home against the Raiders, who have yet to prove if they're really the real deal. They have their moments. The Chargers do too, but Herbert to Keenan Allen's looking sweet. You ask me. I'm gonna go Chargers, and I'm gonna go Chargers 28, Raiders 24.
And next up, we have the Cardinals.
Somehow the Cardinals
49ers.
beat the Cowboys.
And you know what? I think
And they beat them quite easily. The Cowboys couldn't come back. It wasn't really ever close, this game.
You know what?
Cards took away.
I think they're gonna
and-
do it again.
Yeah? Yeah? They're going to take down the 49ers at home?
No, I think they're gonna do
No
what they
chance.
did the first two games. And
They lose. Yeah.
But I think
agree.
this time it's gonna be ugly. The real Cardinals are gonna come out.
Mm.
49 great Cardinals suck, and that's what this game is gonna show you. 49ers.
The Cards not only have a good offense, but they also have a good defense.
I think the 49ers go off. They go off and make it ugly.
Ugly.
51
Yikes.
to 7.
That would be ugly.
But
I
they-
don't think that's going to
They
happen.
go off. and
I
then-
do like the Cardinals to lose in this one against the 49ers in San Francisco. I think the 49ers just look too good, and the Cardinals, they got lucky. They got lucky beating Dallas. It ain't going to happen again. Definitely not against the 49ers. 49ers 23, Cardinals 14.
Alright, and
All right.
next up we have
Our prime time matchup in the 4 p.m. slot. The New England Patriots, coming in at 1-2, will fly down to Dallas to take on the Cowboys, who are 2-1, having just lost to this aforementioned Cardinals team.
I think this is a shootout.
Shootout.
All offense towards the end. Both great defenses. Do they show up?
Two good defenses, yeah.
I don't know, but I think there'll be pick sixes,
Ooh.
fumbles,
pick sixes,
passing touchdowns,
interceptions, safeties.
I think this will be a good one, and you know what? When it comes down to it, I think they'll be.
What about the Stephon Gilmore against his old team? That'd be cool.
I think the Cowboys are gonna be up 31-24. Pats have the ball with like a minute left. They drive down the field. They finally do it, and then they score. But then Belichick, actually mainly Bill O'Brien, decides to go for 2 because it's Bill O'Brien. Belichick would never, but Bill O'Brien,
And they win the game.
and they do get it. They win it 32-31.
Pats beat the Cowboys 32-31.
Also, I'm not.
In
Also,
OT or in regulation?
in regulation, that's what
Wow.
happened. Also, it's kind of against my thing to pick the Cowboys over the Patriots.
I agree. How can we ever pick against the Pats?
Even
Cowboys do look good, but somehow they messed up and lost to the Cardinals, and so be it. I think they're going to do the same thing to the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to go in there, and they're going to light up the Cowboys. I don't think they're going to light them up, but they're going to do what they need to do to win the game. They're going to establish the running game. They're going to give Ezekiel Elliott a lot of chances to chop up the Cowboys' defense. Ramondre Stevenson's going to get in there. He's going to get his fair shot, and he's going to run the block, and he's going to do well. And Belichick's coming up with a plan, and he's having Ezekiel Elliott help him, because Elliott knows the Cowboys, and they're gonna get some revenge.
All I know, it's time. The Pats need to beat the Cowboys.
I like the Pats here. I don't see a lot of points, but I like the Pats here 17, the Cowboys 13.
The Yankees were better than the Red Sox. Just let us beat the
Oh,
Cowboys.
did they finish above them?
They're gonna, because
Hmm.
take a look at the schedule.
I know
The
we're in the
Red
last
Sox
couple
are
days.
only playing the Rays and the Orioles, and the Yankees are 5 games ahead, and
Yeah.
they're playing the 2 worst teams.
Ugh, forget it.
So it's unlikely.
All right, Sunday at 8 p.m. The cursed
Jets,
Jets. Ugh. Poor Jets, man. I'm happy. I mean, they only lost to New England 15-10. It wasn't that big of a victory for the Pats, but the victory is a victory, and we'll take it. But the thing is they look pitiful with Zach Wilson. The New York media and fan base want his head. They don't want this guy to just like to leave or to be benched. They want him like dead. They do not like Zach Wilson right now. It's doesn't look pretty for the. I don't think they have any hope, even though it's at home against the Chiefs. The Chiefs are just gonna. It's not even gonna be fun. It's not even gonna be funny. I like the Chiefs loud and clear in this one, 27 to the Jets 10.
Alright, so I think the game starts off good. Zach Wilson moves the ball down the field, and when they're about to score a touchdown,
Pick six,
he fumbles it.
fumble.
Then the Chiefs drive down for a touchdown, 3-and-out touchdown, 3-and-out touchdown, 3-and-out touchdown.
Tutty, touchdown.
And then Zach Wilson says, "I see ghosts." Touchdown.
Ah,
Chiefs.
totally. Ghosts.
Ugly touchdown. It's 42-0. It's like midway through the third
42-0.
quarter, and then Saleh decides to bench Wilson and brings in the backup, and then he's not gonna lead the Jets to a huge comeback if that's what somebody thought, but he's gonna lead the Jets to some point. So I think the final score is gonna be Chiefs 45,
Wow.
to the Jets 3.
So you think that the Chiefs are going to put 45 points against that great Jets defense? I'd be impressed.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what?
I didn't
The
think
Jets
of
are
it.
a good D, but I will say this about the Chiefs: is Patrick Mahomes knows how to spread the ball around.
You forget
And when
about
he's
the
got
Jets
so
team.
many targets, it's hard to defend all the different targets.
Should have thought the
So
Jets team.
it's not that crazy.
Maybe 15-5, but still.
To
Something.
round out the week, so we got 2 primetime games in a row
Both in
at
New York.
MetLife. Yeah, the Giants
Again.
hosting the Seahawks.
For a
Again.
second.
Yeah.
I think that happened week 1 as well. And
Yes, it did.
I saw there's a game later this year which
Same day, right?
yeah, that's
Like a 1 and an 8 or something.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be something.
So they have to clean it up.
I wouldn't want to work at MetLife that day.
Yeah, the Giants playing at 1 and
Yeah.
the Jets are at 8, and they're like good matchups too. So yeah, so
So the Giants 1-2 hosting the 2-1 Seahawks.
and
Do the Giants turn it around at home on Monday night in prime time?
I think they do not.
I agree.
No, the Giants are just
Not happening.
yeah, and that's why I'm taking the Seahawks. But I think this is gonna be a lower scoring game
Agreed.
than most think, and I think Seattle ends up taking this one 20-12.
I think Seattle beats the Giants in this one 21-13.
There it is.
There's the one-upper, folks. And there you have it. That's our week 4 predictions.
Productions.
And predictions. And speaking of productions, we are happy to welcome our new corporate sponsor, the Home Depot.
Yep.
They signed on to bring you our show, so we have to thank them. Shop there, and they'll continue to sponsor us. But we're excited about the corporate sponsorship,
Yeah,
and
thank
it's
you.
hopefully going to bring a lot of good things to this
Yes.
this channel.
And take a look at the views. They're not as much as last year. One of the videos last year got 1,000 views.
Yeah, we need views, folks, and we need some
3
thumbs up,
views,
some likes.
2 views. Yeah.
Comment, leave a comment, say hey, you
So-
guys doing good.
Can you tell people about us? Because
Yeah, spread the word.
so then you can see our funny predictions when we
Yeah.
predict the Jets to win the Super Bowl and stuff like that.
Not happening.
You predicted the Jets to make the playoffs.
Well, I think we had Aaron Rodgers in the picture then. He's not in the picture
Well,
anymore.
Still,
Yeah, it's not happening.
you're
Not
missing that. Except, so tell people about it so
yes.
they can enjoy
Anything you can do, we would
our silly
appreciate.
predictions.
They're
You
not
know,
all silly. Some of them are pretty
Good.
pretty good.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think the Broncos are gonna score 80 points. time they play the Dolphins.
The Dolphins are absurd,
Do I
but I think
predict
the
that?
buck stops here with the Dolphins.
I don't know, but
I think we're only gonna have one 3-0 team left after week 4.
I don't know.
I mean, a one unbeaten team. I should
The
say.
Cardinals. The Cardinals. So the Niners are locked for
Fluke.
now.
That was a fluke.
Yeah, and the Dolphins aren't gonna. Maybe they'll lose to the Bills, the Eagles. I don't know. Yeah, we could have one 4-0 team, but I don't know. I feel like some of these teams are too good, so we'll see. Who do you think out of 3 undefeated teams last the longest? That's your question. Comment.
Yeah, comment below.
And if you get
Thumbs
it
up
right, you'll get a shout out.
Yeah. Shout out on this channel with this show. I mean, what could be better?
Yeah, I do not do a lot of YouTube that much anymore. This is mostly what I do, so please tune
This is
in.
all I do.
Yeah, if you want me to do more, tell me what and I'll
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Depending on what it is. So,
Depending on what it is.
yeah. So I
Yes.
hope you enjoyed this video today. Thank
Alright.
you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.